Hello F12 students. Today we are going to draw one of my favourite places, and it is theme parks. I love theme parks. They bring me so much joy, and I'm a bit disappointed that there's no Shep Show this year because I usually go to the Shep Show. I love going to SeaWorld when I get to go on holidays, and Dream World. Once when I was in Spain, I went to a theme park in Spain that was like Western World. Okay, so we're going to start off. Today we're focusing on the background and the foregrounds. We've got two parts to it. Let's go. The first one I'm going to do is a roller coaster because I love roller coasters and I hate roller coasters. So I'm doing a wiggly line. So two hills, and then I'm going to copy that next to it again. And this is going to be the track. So keep it light till you get it right and keep a nice flow to your hand. Then I'm going to put the lines on the track. Two lines next to each other. Because you know when you're on a roller coaster and you're in the carriage, it makes this clunk clunk sound. And the clunk clunk is when the roller coaster is going over the parts of the track that hold it all together. I'll put my track lines on, and I want the track to trail off like this. Then I need to put in the scaffolding. That's what keeps the roller coaster up. So I'm putting a line across the bottom, and now I'm doing sideways lines. So diagonal lines across one way and diagonal lines across the other way. Remember, pause the video if I'm going too quick. Diagonal lines across one way. Diagonal lines across the other way. This is the scaffolding. Then I need to put the carriages on, so a little square box for the carriages. I might have someone going down this way and another one at the very top here. I'm going to go in this top one, getting ready to go down. So I'm going to put a circle for a head, a little line for little triangle for my body, and I'm going to have my arms high in the air. A couple of people here in these ones. So circle and triangle. Circle and triangle. Arms up for this person. Circle and triangle. And their friend has their arms up too. Now, one of the nicest things opposite to a roller coaster is a carousel, because it actually is a nice way to spend your time. So I'm going to do a circle here. You can either just find something that's circle and trace around it. And I'm going to put a dot where I think it is in the middle and a straight line down. And then two lines out to the side like I'm drawing a triangle to hold it in place. Then I'm going to follow this circle line around on the inside as best I can. Now for the carousel, or the Ferris wheel, I'm putting lots of lines in here. And sometimes at night time, this is where the lights are on. So I'm quite happy with that. And then I'm going to put the baskets on. So I'm just drawing squares for the baskets and attaching them to the side of my circle. Like that. I better put some people in. Same thing in. Head, shoulders, so triangle, so circle, triangle. Might have two people in this one, circle, triangle. These are old school ones because you're open air. These days you have to have a top on them, don't you? Over here I'm going to draw a little circus tent. So the first thing I'm going to draw is like just a square box but without a top. And then on the top I'm going to put a triangle that goes beyond the box. Like that. Then starting at the top point of my triangle, I'm going to scoop down to make the curtains. One side, second side. I'm going to join the end of that roof with the bottom of my curtain. Then I'm going to take my rubber, if you have one, and rub out my extra lines. I'm going to do some swirly bits on here because they have these beautiful robes that hold them open. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So this is the foreground. Now I need something to happen in the background. So I'm going to put a big sun in the sky here in the corner, because for me, the day I go to the theme park or the Shep show, it's going to be a beautiful, bright day. And I'm actually going to put a face in my sun because I would like the sun to be smiling on me that day. And over on this side, I'm going to put some fairy floss type clouds. Because when I'm on the roller coaster, I look up at the sky and I see all the clouds. Okay, so that's the basis of my first one. When I do my colouring in, I tend to do a hard line on the edge of the dark line I've drawn, like this, and I'm using hard pressure, not medium and definitely not soft at this point, really hard. So I'm pushing down as hard as I can with my pencil, and I'm doing short lines, and then I'm going back through with very light pressure and colouring in between those two hard lines. So short, hard lines. And then light colouring between those two hard lines. Have a go at that way and see what you think.